Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. In the last episode, we just defeated the guard armor boss, and today we are going to start exploring other worlds. Now, we're not completed with this world yet, so we'll have to come back here after a little while. But first of all, we're going to do some Trinities, since in the last episode, we unlocked Trinities, and basically what it is you just stand next to these blue symbols, and you press triangle. And you get things from them. So every Trinity is unique, and basically there are a few Trinities in the game. And if I can just go to the journal here, Trinity list. So the blue ones are Trinity Jump, and there are 17 in the game, so we're gonna have to look out for those on our adventures as we go along. Now there's another one here that teleports us up here to get this treasure chest. And we get another postcard, which is nice because we need 10 of these. Now you can jump off over there, so be careful. Don't forget about the treasure chest and just jump off, because it's going to take you a while just to get back up there after you've done the Trinity. And we've also learned that we can open things that are locked with our key. So we can open this and obtain another postcard. And basically you just want to run around and clean up whatever you couldn't do before. So now something you probably want to do is actually go back to 3rd district and unlock the door back to the 1st district, because it's gonna make your life a lot easier if you're trying to go around. So I'm just gonna go straight to 3rd district and open it, and then come straight back to the 1st district. I believe there's another Trinity right here. And we get a camping set. And a bunch of money as well. So, camping set I believe is the same as the camps, the tents. Restores all HP and 3 MP of each party member. Can only be used from the menu. Yeah, that's basically. And also, if you've noticed, we've got a gummy menu now. This is basically the pieces to build the gummy ship. And all of these are basically the starting pieces of the kingdom ship, which is the very first blueprint that you get. So anyways, we're gonna just go to this lock here and then press triangle, and now we've opened the door. So now we can go from the 1st district to the 3rd district a lot easier. And I believe that's everything here for now. So what we're gonna do is just go to the world exit. Okay, so this is the tutorial of the gummy ship. So basically the green cursor shows your current position, and you can select your next destination with the cursor, and observe the battle levels when you select the destinations. More stars means stronger Heartless. So basically this battle level would be 1 star, so it should be pretty easy. And then this one is 2 stars, so this would be a little harder than this one with 1 star. And the way I'm gonna do it is I'm going to be following the battle levels almost linear. Basically, I'm gonna go 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, and then keep going like that. But if I do make some breaks in the pattern, then I will say so beforehand. But first, we're gonna go to here. And now this is a basic mini game, and it's like a shooter. So we travel to different worlds on the gummy ship, and the heartless ships often give us a hard time. Always be on the lookout during flight, and your journey will be documented until you reach your destination. Seek out the missions each world has to offer. So basically, this minigame has 3 levels of missions as well for each world, and when you complete them, you get items, and some of the items are cosmetic for your ship, and some of them are actually useful. And the very last item you get for the highest level mission is basically a new blueprint for your ship. So control the gummy ship with the left stick, tilt up to descend, tilt down to ascend. And the blue gauge shows the power level. Firing lasers, while other things consume power. We don't have lasers yet, but later on when we do get lasers, each firing of the laser will consume approximately 1 bar of the power. So it's essentially like your MP bar. And the green gauge shows the strength of the armor, and that's basically the HP bar of the ship. And if it reaches 0, it's back to the departing point. So basically, it's you start all over again. And so X is to slow down if you ever need to, and then circle is to shoot. So what you just want to do is basically you can just hold down the shoot button and nothing will get in your way, because it's really simple in the beginning. And also I just collected a blueprint. Some of the orbs that look different, like they look like I think circuit boards. I'm not sure how they look like, but sort of like circuit boards. Those orbs, as you can see on the top right of the screen, actually, there's a whole menu of the different types of orbs you collect. And basically those orbs are, the top one is the Heartless, which is obvious with the Heartless icon. I believe the second one is Rocks that you destroyed. The next one is the HP upgrades you destroyed. And the one under that is the power you collected, and then armor you collected, and then the special that you've collected, which we don't have to worry about right now. And then it's the pieces that you've collected and the blueprints that you've collected. So everything contributes to your score, which is at the very most top corner, top right corner. And basically some missions require you to get a certain amount of score. As of right now, we don't have to worry about that because and we got a new high score because it's the first time we've gone there. And this is the new world, Wonderland. So what we just want to do is disembark here. So I'm not gonna do all the gummy missions because it's a really large hassle, and I might show it as a bonus. I'm not sure as of right now because I have very bad experiences with the missions in this game, for the gummy missions at least. So
oh my fur and whiskers! I'm late! Oh dear! I'm here! I should be there! Oh, I'm late! Oh, the queen! She cracked my head for sure!
And if any of you know Alice in Wonderland, this is basically that world. So as you can see, there's a green Trinity right here, but we can't do anything yet because we don't have the ability to do the green trinities yet, so I'm just gonna skip this for now. What you want to do is just walk up to the door.
How did he get so small?
No, you're simply too big.
That tracks.
Must you be so loud? You woke me up. Good morning. Good night. I need a bit more sleep.
Wait, what do we have to do to grow small?
Why don't you try the bottle? Over there.
Just drink this, and then you're basically shrunken down. And you land right on top of the table, which is convenient. Because as soon as you drop down, Heartless spawn! And now we have a new kind of Heartless. I think these are called the Red Operas, I'm not sure. These enemies, there's a bunch of them. They're all different elements. The red ones are obviously fire. Later on we'll see a bunch of different elements of these. And all of their names are really mixed up, so I'm not really sure about what this one's called. But I know it is red. That's the only part of the name that I actually know. So that's about it. And we have soldiers again. Basically, all these enemies are pretty introductory level and pretty simple to kill. And since we don't really have any magic right now except for fire, which is not good against these guys because they're just going to absorb fire, then all we can really do is just smack them until they're defeated. Now, there's another green trinity in here that we can't do yet, so I'm just going to skip that for now. Let's see. Okay. There's more enemies coming. And these guys don't do that much damage. It's just that when they do hit you, it's annoying because you always flinch. So just be careful of them when you're trying to combo other enemies around you. And what we actually want to do is we actually want to grow big again. And we want to push the bed first, so that we open that hole next to it, so that we can go through while we're small. And that'll lead us to the next area, which is the Queen's Castle.
Court is now in session.
I'm on trial? But why?
Her Majesty, the Queen of Hearts, presiding.
This girl is the culprit. There's no doubt about it. And the reason is? Because I say so, that's why.
That is so unfair.
Well, have you anything to say in your defense?
Of course. I've done absolutely nothing wrong. You may be queen, but I'm afraid that doesn't give you the right to be so mean.
Silence! You dare defy me?
Hey guys, we should help her out.
Yeah, but
We're outsiders, so wouldn't that be muddling?
muddling.
Oh, yeah. And that's against the rules.
The court finds the defendant guilty as charged for the crimes of assault and attempted theft of my heart. Off with her head!
No! Oh, please!
Hold it right there!
Who are you? How dare you interfere with my court?
Excuse me, but we know who the real culprit is.
Uh-huh. It's the Heartland.
Anyway, she's not the one you're looking for.
That's nonsense. Have you any proof?
And now we have to bring evidence of Alice's innocence. Fail, and it's off with all of our heads. Gather as much or little evidence as you please. Report back here once you're ready. So now what we have to do is basically go on a fetch quest for 4 different items in this place. And some of the items are hidden, some of the items are not so hidden. But it's up to us to find them all so that we can free Alice and prove her innocence. Who are you? Who indeed? Poor Alice soon to lose her head, and she's not guilty of a thing. Hey, if you know who the culprit is, tell us. The Cheshire Cat has all the answers, but doesn't always tell. The answer, the culprit, the cat, all lie in darkness. Wait. They've already left the forest. I won't tell which exit. There are 4 pieces of evidence in all. 3 are a cinch to find. The 4th is tricky. Big reward if you find them all. Should we trust him? To trust or not to trust? I trust you'll decide. So, now we found out that there is 4 pieces of evidence in total. Now we have to find them all. So, just another fight with some Heartless. Oh yes, and to show off dodge roll, this is basically what it is. And it's more efficient for movement purposes, I guess. But battle, I don't really use it much because once you're in a combo, it takes a while for your attacks to stop so that you can actually move with the dodge roll. So I don't really use it much in battle. I mean, I'll use it once in a while just to get closer to the enemy without actually taking damage, but usually I forget about it during battles. And here we have another blue Trinity. And we get an ether and a tent and a potion. Nice. And here is what the evidence actually looks like. So it's just a tiny pink box, and we just press triangle to open it, and we got footprints. And when you examine this, give me a potion. So what you want to do is just potion and flower, and I get a high potion in return. It's a pretty good deal, I guess, but sort of a waste of potions in the beginning because you don't really need high potions yet. And this one wants an ether. So we'll give it an ether. And we get a bunch of HP orbs and a camping set. And this yellow flower is give me a potion and I'll make you bigger. See, this is what you really want because you want to give this guy a potion so that you can get bigger. So give the potion to the flower and you grow bigger. And what you want to do is you want to step on this, which opens this path. And then over here you want to examine and take. And I think you want to smack the tree for this one. And when you smack the tree, it basically just turns. So I think we leave it like this for now. And then we jump on these mushrooms over here to get up here. And now there's Heartless up here, which are easy to defeat anyways. So you don't really have to mind them if you don't want to. And this goes into the Bazaar Room, which I don't want to go into yet. The Bazaar Room is basically where we were before. And this also goes into the Bazaar Room. Now, one of the mechanics in this area of the game is that when you go into the Bazaar Room from different exits, the room is actually changed, as in it's rotated. So sometimes you'll find the room is right side up, sometimes you'll find the room is upside down, and sometimes the room may be sideways. So anyways, as you saw, just jump over there onto the tree and over here to get to this chest, which contains Dalmatians. And we got number 16, 17, and 18 from here. So we're already starting our quest to collect all the Dalmatians. And what you want to do here is, if you want to skip all the battles under here, then just jump around in the tree and go over here to get the next part of the evidence, which is the antenna. And now that chest, I believe I can't get to yet, so I'm just gonna skip that for now.
This is it. This is it.
Okay. And let's see. I believe we need to move this rock later, but I think that's about it for now. So time to go into the Bazaar Room. Yeah, I'm gonna go through this exit first because we're gonna need to move the tree later, so. And we got the stench, third piece of the evidence. And since the save point is conveniently here, I'm just going to step on it and get off, because whenever you step on a save point, it heals your HP and MP to max. So basically every single time you pass a save point, you'll want to step on it. If you don't want to save, you don't have to. So I'm actually going to equip some items again, because I'm going to have to use some potions on this guy. And
This should help.
Now I want to smack the tree. So, smack the... Alright, I'll take the thing first. Now I'll smack the tree and then eat. Okay, now we're back into our small form. And I don't think we can go there yet, so... It's gonna go into the next bizarre room entrance. And... oh, the room is still upright. So, as you can see, that's the last piece of evidence that we need. What you want to do is just do that, jump over and swing your keyblade to get a little bit of distance, and we get the claw marks. Now we can save Alice. Don't be so sure. She may be innocent, but what about you? What do you mean? I won't tell you, but I'll give you something. Retain the power of ice. Learn magic spell Blizzard. Alright, so now we got Blizzard, and hopefully, yes, Trinity Marks shortcuts it automatically for me on the button that I like. So now we have Fire and we have Blizzard. And Blizzard, if you didn't know, is a ice elemental spell. So what we want to do is save for now, because this part is actually, well, you'll see. Because I believe this part, I'm not sure if it's randomized, but I believe it is. So since we have all 4 pieces of the evidence, the footprints, claw marks, stench, and antenna, then we're good to go. I'm gonna talk to, I think, this guy? No, not this guy. Forgot who it is that we talked to. This guy, no. Oh yeah, this guy. Are you ready to present evidence before the Queen? Yes. Very well, Council, step up to the podium. Now, show me what you have found. And that's certainly a lot of evidence, but I'm still not impressed. Cards, bring forth my evidence. And she sends 1 box. So we have... checking all 5 would only be a waste of time. Alright then, choose the one you wish to present. I'll decide who's guilty based on the evidence. But after all the trouble of collecting it, you dare object? Then you will lose your head. Now choose 1 box. Okay, so we have to choose a box out of all the 5. I usually just pick the middle one. Are you sure? No second chances? Yes, I'm sure. Now we see who the real culprit is. And good thing we picked right. What in the world was that? That was a Heartless. There's your evidence. Alice is innocent. Silence! I'm the law here. Someone's a little bitter about being wrong. Article 29. Anyone who defies the Queen is guilty. That is a really bad article. That's crazy. Seize them at once. And now we have to fight. As everything else disappears and the center tower appears. And so the boss fight for this is basically we have to beat the tower. And these cards are gonna be here to just annoy the hell out of you. And you don't really have to worry about them too much. Just try to dodge them as much as you can. because your main goal is destroying the wheels on the tower. And you can check your progress by seeing how far this has gone down, I believe. The further down it is, the closer you are to completing your objective. And this is really
See ya.
annoying, because usually they don't come for me this fast. But I guess.
Take that.
Alright, and now we have to actually destroy the tower. So this last part should be easy enough.
Here.
And I'm just gonna heal here for the sake of being safe and sorry. And I probably didn't need to because all of this is dropping a lot of money in HP. And I'm gonna collect all of this because why not? More money is better than money. And now that we've destroyed the tower, we've finished the battle.
Damn you fools!
And what do you know? Alice is gone. But that cage was locked. So how did she disappear? She must have gotten kidnapped while we were fighting. You fools. Find the one who's behind this. I don't care how. And so much for that. So now we have to... Basically, we have to find where Alice is gone. So, in the next episode, we will be going around the areas looking for Alice. And I'll see you guys in the next one.